Greetings. I'm Thomas Caldwell of the Aurelian Column, and this is a special report on the goings-on over New Jersey and other parts of the United States involving, well, what are being called the drones. Many of you have been contacting me and asking, what are these things? What do I think? What do you think they could be? Well, a lot of people are guessing, and I could have just guessed, but I decided to do a little bit of research, shall we say, a little bit of thoughtfulness being applied to what these drones are. Well, they're obviously drones, but where are they coming from and why are they here? First rule of investigating any mystery was, of course, something that Sherlock Holmes used to say. Once you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Now, some of the reports we've gotten over the last couple of days as to what these things are and where they're coming from have been across the board. Let's eliminate a few things here. First off, are they extraterrestrial? No. Why? I don't think ETs would be using propeller-driven drones, and most of the reports have these things as being basically conventional looking. So let's forget that. And if they were ETs, why would they be hanging around just New Jersey and parts of Pennsylvania right now? There are many other places to go that are far more interesting. And let's be honest, a state like New Jersey, where you're not allowed to pump your own gas, well, that place does have problems. But let's go into some other theories here. One is that there is an Iranian mothership off the coast of the United States that are sending these drones into American airspace. For what reason, I don't know. Considering how the American deep state has been just aching for a reason to go to war with Iran, why would they do that? And believe me, if the American military detected an Iranian ship outside of American territory in international waters, it doesn't matter. They would drool over that possibility and would use it for live fire exercises. Wow. No, I think that's about as far-fetched as it could get. And the Iranians are not looking to go to war with the United States, especially since they're dealing with so much crap already. Could this be the U.S. military? No. Testing new equipment? No, they wouldn't do that over New Jersey. They'd do that out in the desert or maybe a very remote town in Montana someplace where things could be contained. Would this be some American corporation showing off what it can do? No, because it would probably be sued into non-existence for all of the stuff going on. The U.S. government? Well, what would be the objective? You see, this incident seems to be something or someone trying to figure things out. If this was a foreign power, they wouldn't have running lights going on these things. They would go out, grab the information, and leave. There have been Chinese spies that have been found doing this sort of thing near military bases, but they usually go in, grab their pictures, and get out of there. I can't think of any human reason for these things to be flying and making such a mess of things, annoying the authorities. What would be the advantage if you were the U.S. government? Nothing. U.S. military? Nothing. A foreign power trying to spy? Nothing. These things just appear to be curious. Curious, that's it. Granted, they're going over the Trump golf course. They've been spotted down in Florida off of Trump's home there. They've been over military facilities in New Jersey, industrial centers. Now they're supposedly spreading into Pennsylvania. This seems to be one big exercise in curiosity. Because whatever or whoever's behind this doesn't seem to mind if people notice. They don't seem to mind that everybody's getting upset about it, that it's causing a near panic in some places. No. So what could it be? Well, drones operate on radio frequencies and the internet, okay? I'm going to bring you back in history. I like doing that. 14 years, where there was an incident involving an American drone that was hacked by Iran. It was an American drone that was supposed to be on its way back to its base in Afghanistan, but, well, the Iranians were able to hack into it and get it to land in their territory, where they promptly decided to disassemble it and reverse engineer it and make their own versions of it. If you want to learn more about that, it's called the RQ-170 incident. You can look into it yourself. But that was 14 years ago when Obama was president. So 14 years ago, it was possible for people to hack into drones. Now, could humans be hacking into these drones? Yeah, but to what end? A bunch of high school students? That many? That sophisticated? Nah. No, I don't think so. But there is a software package which has been around for a long time, which is used by hackers, and it's called Skyjack. I did a little bit of research. That package has been around, that software's been around for about as long as the Iranians have been hacking into American drones. It's called Skyjack. Hacking into drones is something that's been going on for a long time. And drones have evolved enormously in the last decade or so. Now they're as big as cars. So something might have hacked into some government project. So what would be able, willing, to hack into American drones or top secret drones? Well, if it's not human and it's not extraterrestrial, it would be AI. Think about it now. For the last few years, you've been hearing reports on artificial intelligence getting a little bit too sentient for safety. Elon Musk has mentioned a lot about this in the past. A lot of people are saying we've got to slow the development. Universities were often shocked to find AI systems that had started researching things on their own. And this is years ago. Haven't heard much about it lately. Now, if an artificial intelligence system became cognizant, became sentient, it would want to be curious about the world around it. And for some reason, since intelligence is part of the phrase, I don't think it would be hacking into CNN or YouTube or anything like that, nor would it be able to hijack an airplane or a helicopter. If an artificial intelligence system wanted to explore the world around it in real time, the only option open to it would be drones. And if these systems are as powerful and as smart as we're hearing, hacking into a drone and taking it over, or hacking into many and taking them over, would not be impossible. In fact, it would be highly probable. You see, all of the reports we're getting is that these things are just flying around, just kind of looking about. There's no evidence they have any weapons on board, although there have been some reports, I don't know how accurate they are, that drones that have been sent up to meet them suddenly get their batteries drained, so maybe they are operating with some sort of self-defense capability. But it just seems that there's something behind these drones that is very curious. Corporations are not curious about New Jersey. Neither are foreign countries. U.S. military, no. The deep state having its own fleet of drones? Well, if it did, it would try to keep that secret until it was really needed. I am not claiming to have had any inside information from anybody in any quote-unquote deep intelligence sources. So, no, I have no sources on this. This is merely researching the phenomena and coming to this conclusion. As Sherlock Holmes said, once you've eliminated everything, whatever's left, even if it seems a little far-fetched, is probably the truth. My theory on this is that these drones were part of some operation, either corporate, research and development, U.S. military, and they got hacked by something. Something that is just very curious. I think we're dealing with something that is terrifying the U.S. government. They don't have control. They may have lost control. Now, does this mean that there's suddenly going to be some crazy, monstrous Skynet-like thing out of Hollywood? No. But it does stand to reason that the U.S. government has been doing a lot of research into drones, U.S. military-industrial complex, corporate America, and something hacked into it that is not motivated by usual human motivations. We'll see what happens in the coming days. And if there is an Iranian mothership crazy enough to be off the coast of New Jersey to set off a war with the United States, well, that will be interesting, but I don't think we're going to see that. I think what we're looking at, people, is artificial intelligence that escaped the reservation. A technological King Kong that broke out of its cage and is now rampaging through New York City and trying to climb the Empire State Building. Artificial intelligence is probably the most frighteningly dangerous thing that humans have delved into since nuclear fission, and we know how that went. That's it for today. If you appreciate my work, please like, subscribe, and share. Share with your friends and share with your enemies. I welcome feedback and ideas. I can be reached at feedback@aureliancolumn.com. That's feedback@aureliancolumn.com. I'm up on X, formerly known as Twitter. My handle there is MICCAMPEN. That's MICCAMPEN. I am up on other social media platforms. I'm not on Facebook. Until we meet again, be good, be safe, be vigilant, and remember, Clown World and the Deep State must be destroyed. Good day.